Measles, mumps, rubella. Diseases thought to be eradicated a decade ago are now sweeping across the U.S. The MMR vaccination might be your only protection against the potentially deadly diseases, but it leaves parents with a tough choice: to vaccinate or to not. So far, measles have been confirmed in 22 states, including Indiana. Kimberly Jewell, a registered nurse with IU Health, worries the outbreak could get worse before getting better.
We're seeing outbreaks on the west and east coast in particular, and it's something that you can still die from.
The CDC attributes the record-setting numbers to unvaccinated people. Dr. Winter Vick, pediatrician for IU Medical Group, says the growing number of anti-vaccinated individuals may be linked to false findings.
There was some misinformation in the past about vaccines and possible side effects, including autism, which has been disproved.
Hannah Woolord, a mother of one who chooses which vaccines her child receives, says she questions the effectiveness and need for certain vaccines.
I hate pumping him full of stuff that I don't really know what's in there, and I don't know if it's really making a difference or not.
Woolord understands her child runs a higher risk for getting certain diseases, but she's ready to accept that responsibility should that day come.
There's always that chance that he can get something that I didn't vaccinate him with, like chickenpox. And I mean, that's my responsibility. It's on me if that happens. It's not anybody else's fault. And it's just, keeping his hands clean and preventing him from getting those things.
Good hygiene or not, this disease spreads fast.
If you have a patient with measles in a room and there are 10 people in the room who haven't had the vaccine, then 9 out of 10 of those people will get measles just from being in the same room with the infected patient.
That's how highly contagious.
That's how highly contagious it is.
A vaccine Woolord has chosen to give her 1-year-old child is the MMR because of the recent spike in cases.
The outbreak is starting to happen again. There have been like 8 or 9 cases in Indiana, and I just wanted to prevent him from getting that.
Dr. Vick hopes parents that may not normally vaccinate their children will reconsider, especially for MMR, to contain the outbreak.
They should reconsider for 2 reasons. One is the safety of their own child with the increase in cases of measles and mumps. We vaccinate against rubella or German measles because it can have a very severe effect on the fetus.
Jewell says side effects from vaccines are not as common as people think.
There's something called a VAR statement that we'd have to fill out for the CDC if we've ever seen any negative side effects, and I've never filled one out. So I've been a nurse for 25 years here.
Dr. Vick has been a board-certified pediatrician and has studied children's medicine for 32 years. Some of these recent outbreaks has her concerned.
Because I'm very concerned about the outbreaks of what we had thought were diseases that we weren't going to see much anymore.
If fully vaccinating your child isn't what you're comfortable with, Woolord is very happy with her choice to choose.
I have no worries about him health-wise, even though I haven't gotten him vaccinated with some of the shots.
To find out if your child should be vaccinated, head to our website at news221.com to find a local pediatrician in your area. In Muncie, Colton Howard, News 221.